You know, it's funny. There's some lady walked over here. She's still talking to the cops over there. She walked up and she thought I was with these guys, and she's like, "Hey, do you guys want some saline to wash your eyes out?" I was like, "Sure." I was like, "Sure. I'll take both of them. I'll make sure they get handed out." I fucking took them over there and threw them in the garbage. And she's over there. She's like, "He stole it." He's like, "I seen you hand them to him. Is that what you did?" She's like, "Yes, but I want them back." Fuck you, bitch.
So, you're cleaning up this pole. It's got a ton of shit posted to it.
Oh, fuck Trump, fuck ICE.
Kill ICE.
Kill ICE, yeah. I mean, there was somebody's phone number and address on here a while ago. I don't know whose that is, but that ain't good.
So what's your name?
My name's Alston, man.
And why are you out here, Austin?
To be honest, I used to go to the Antifa riots back, like, pre-COVID, during COVID and stuff.
You did? Yeah. You were on their side.
Yeah, and then, a lot of the guys were kind of getting wrapped up and going to jail. And so, I mean, everybody kind of disbanded. But they're seeing people like David Medina come out here consistently and, like, show their support. I'm just here to hopefully spread the word of Christ and do a little bit of the Lord's work while I'm doing it. So,
how long have you been coming out?
This is actually my first night to the ICE building.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the area so far? They cleaned it up. It looks different.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't look like it's on fire, but when they say that, it's a figure of speech. This is a shithole.
Still got plywood all over it.
Yeah,
that ain't
man.
a good
You walk
sign,
downtown and every building has to have a BLM sign on it.
Yeah, hell, that building right there. That actually, you need to get that on camera. That building has a sign saying we're not associated with ICE. So they don't burn down.
Just so they don't burn it. Yeah,
right.
That. I seen no walk over here. Like, seriously, like, these people have to fold to the left, and I mean, it
doesn't even matter because they still destroyed it anyway.
Yeah, bro. Like, I had some dude literally harassing the fuck out of me. They caught him 3 times with 3 different open containers, and they just kept letting him walk around. And then at the end, they told me that if I talked to him again, I would go to jail. Like, dude, what? This dude's following me around like a whole square block.
What was he saying?
He was like whispering in my ear, talking about, like, fuck, he was calling me anti-fascist, and he said something about my mom, but I was trying to stay away from him, so I didn't get him, you know what I mean? But he just, every time I would turn around, he was right there, like, whispering in my ear. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And at first, they kind of had my back, but then the dude left for a little bit, came back with a beer in his hand, and instead of going to him first, they came directly to me, like I was the instigator. And I'm, like, walking away from the guy. So I don't know, dude. I'm really just out here to give these guys hell and, support my man Trump. That's,
Yeah. So I did see them trying to get him to pour the beer out. So do you think Portland police is, like, trying to play an act right now while the DHS is in town?
100%. I mean, the fact that he even poured it out kind of tickles my bone, because, I mean, on the way here, I seen people folded over at the bus stops on fentanyl. So it's like...
So, dude, that's the other part of this story that's not being talked about.
I know.
They point to this and say, this is not a war zone. What do you think about all the homeless in Portland?
I think every state sends homeless people here because there's a lot of help, but the help that they give them, it's enough to keep them alive, but not enough to ever change their lives, just enough to flood the streets. And at this point, I mean, when they did Measure 114, that's what, like, fucked. I mean, it messed up the streets of Portland. It used to keep Portland weird. Used to be cool as fuck. Now, dude, it's like I'm scared to even walk downtown.
It's a bad weird.
Here, there's cops, there's cameras. You know what I mean? So, but a lot of the times, dude, I don't even ride the bus at nighttime or the Max at nighttime just for fear of getting stabbed or, running into some crackhead. I mean, it's wild out here, dude.
Well, you mentioned something interesting, which is you said they give them just enough to stay alive. So why is that? Do you think there's a reason for them propping up these services?
So I was actually homeless like 2 years ago, and I was in the Portland Rescue Mission. And, circumstances, I mean, unfortunately, I'm clean and sober now, but I was a drug addict, I was doing a lot of cocaine. Got over that, but...
Congrats on your sobriety,
Thank you, dude. But getting past that, I mean, they give you 3 square meals a day. They give you a bed to sleep in. But you have to work for them, do their work, but you can never, the minute you try to go get a job, I've seen it multiple times. You go to get a job and then they kick you out of the program, so then you're right back at square one again.
A lot of people call that the homeless industrial complex.
It's exactly what I've heard Lars call it that multiple times,
Like, these people want the problem to exist because they're getting paid.
100%. I mean,
do you believe that's true?
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be, their doors wouldn't be open if they weren't making money. So, and they told us multiple times at PRM that if it wasn't for the people that were in the program working, they wouldn't be able to run the program. Because I mean, it's 75 dudes that do all the work and run that building. All they do is like kind of just supervise, you know. And really, it's just, to me, the biggest thing was not getting work. The minute you get work and try to change your life, they boot you from the system, you know. And so it just really, you know, it was hard for me to get off the streets, dude. I did it. Now I got my own place. I mean, me and my girlfriend have a place, but
how did you do it? What advice would you give people?
The mission. Yeah, I just did it on myself. I did it on my own, man. Started going to outpatient recovery. They kept me. First, they got me into housing. I just had to stay sober, had to do my meetings, had to go to treatment every day. And unfortunately, that's the hard way, but it worked. And here I am now, you know, 2 years later, I got my own place, got my dogs back, you know, so it's been a blessing, dude.
And you're out here expressing your opinion and your beliefs?
100%. I'm not being nice, or I'm not being shy about it. I'm spreading the word.
So you've got maybe close to 3,000 people watching. Maybe others will be watching later. What message do you want to give to people?
Don't cower down. I mean, we have to stand up. The left comes out here every night. I mean, it may not be destruction every night, but there is destruction, you know. When are the people on the right going to stand up and say enough's enough? When are we going to take back control? I'm not saying be violent, but when are we, the people, going to stand up and shut this the fuck down? There's so much hate. I mean, the minute I got out here and I said that I love Trump, I had people mobbing me, trying to make me leave, you know, calling me a fascist as they're trying to kick me off the public sidewalk, you know.
Have you heard about the journalists that have been assaulted out here?
Yeah, 100%.
It's ironic when they're saying fascist, right?
It is ironic, dude. They call themselves anti-fascists, and like literally they're the definition of fascism. I mean, it blows my mind. I was at a No Kings protest a couple months ago at the waterfront, and I had like 50 people like literally walking me out of the park, to the point where the police actually had to come in and like escort me out of the group. I was the only motherfucker there on the right side, you know? I'm just tired, dude. I'm tired of seeing the destruction. I'm tired of people lying to us and saying it's not bad. I mean, you walk downtown Portland, every building is boarded up. I mean, there's a reason why. They're scared of their shit getting broke. Excuse my language, you know. But
what's your name?
Alston, dude.
Austin.
Yeah.
Do you have an X handle, Insta, TikTok, anything people could find you?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, Arc Assassin 1993. Instagram's also Arc Assassin 1993. Not on Facebook anymore, so really that's what I got.
And you Arc, A-R-C?
A-R-K, Assassin, typical spelling, 1993.
Sweet. Thank you so much for talking to me, Austin.
Thank you, dude. God bless.
Appreciate you. Have a good night.
Yes,
Be
sir.
safe.
You too.
And also says he was Trump's